Okay, today we're going to talk about Checkmark by EdTech Team. Checkmark is actually a Chrome extension. If you were to go to checkmarkclass.com, you can look at Checkmark by EdTech Team and get give quick and easy feedbacks on student writing in Google Docs and also Google Slides. It's actually a really excellent add-on extension, and it looks like this Checkmark. So why would you use Checkmark? One, it allows you to give canned comments. So you can highlight text in a Google Doc or Google Slide. Checkmark will pop up right above your cursor. You can click on one of those abbreviations and it automatically inserts a comment. It's beautiful. It also keeps track for you of how many of each issue you've found to let you know what areas students need more help in. And it's also very efficient. It used to take 3 steps. Now it takes 1. Sometimes it took more than 3 steps. So to show Checkmark, we actually have a little, there we go. So this is just a really quick rundown. If you're a fiddler, you might want to just look at this and then go ahead and install and play. But you're going to have a Google Doc. You would enable the Checkmark. If you wanted to just use their pre-made comments, you absolutely could, but you can create your own. You do not have to use just their own canned responses. As they're clicking on a word or a sentence, they click on item, and you'll see that on the right-hand side, it inserts a comment for the student. And then if they repeat the same comment again, it changes the number from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 to track how many times you've said need additional evidence in that document. To install, you go to checkmarkclass.com and you are going to, on the home, it says Get Checkmark. You would click on that. It would open up the Chrome Web Store where you'd be able to hit the Add to Chrome button, and then it would add to Chrome. You should always check to make sure an app or an extension is safe to install before you install it. Really good idea to check the privacy policy out. If you go to support and privacy, it tells you about their privacy policy. They do not collect information. They don't track you. They don't sell your stuff. This tells you everything about them. So they've gone through and they've really gone through and talked about it. It's been developed for education. They don't store your comments anywhere. It's just local on that browser while you're working on that document. If you go to support, they're also very responsive to emails. If you wanted to, email them at dev@edtechteam.com. Couple known issues. Checkmark does not work properly with Gubrick. If you are a Gubrick fan, you'll have to use them separately. Also, sometimes Checkmark doesn't activate instantly. They're looking into that. So to make that make sense, if you went to your Google Doc and you open Google Drive and open a Google Doc or slide that has been shared with you by a student, you can start to grade it. So normally you would click on an item, you'd hit add a comment, and then you'd type your comment and hit comment. And that's what it means whenever it's talking about how it's more efficient. So instead, you can highlight something and you would get this box and you could just click on whatever item you found relevant. Now, what are those items, you might be asking? If you go up to your extension, you can click, you need to enable it. You go down to preview and you hit the edit abbreviations pencil. Now you're going to have 3 groups of information, or 2 groups of information. I'm going to get rid of these so that I can show you how it worked. This is what you get when it starts. So you hit that edit pencil. The top row is this first group. The second row is the second group, and you can add a 3rd group if you want, or a 4th group if you want, and that's going to add a new row every time. So you can click on it and you can add something from your rubric. So I could say, if I am, generally speaking, you're doing anything you want people to have evidence. So let's say I'm doing a god or a goddess poster. I could say, no, Ev, And then my comment might be, offers no description or age of the goddess. I know that has nothing to do with this particular assignment that this person's doing, but I'm going to leave it anyway. The second thing would have been limited evidence. So describes the age and goddess with 1 to 2 characteristics. Then I might copy that because the next one would be proficient. Prof Ev describes the god or the age and goddess with 3 to 4 characteristics. So you get the point here. Also, these exist by default. You can get rid of anything you don't want. You can also change the abbreviation if it would help you. Like if I want SP instead of just S for spelling, because I would be able to look at that and remember, I can put in SP. Another option for you would be making a print screen of these and then saving those on a document that you print out for yourself. So after you're done, you have to hit apply, otherwise your work goes away. Sometimes that was a known issue. It does not activate instantly. If you're not seeing it right away, you'd want to click it again and hit apply again. So then I can highlight a section. It's going to pop up. Okay, it's still not there. So I need to go back to Checkmark, hit the edit, and hit apply. And be patient. And there they are now. So if I hover, so just wait for it to stop spinning. So if I highlight a section, I've got these options, and I can say limited evidence if I want. It's going to automatically put in a comment. Another option you have now that didn't exist in the past is to turn on multiple comments. So I could say spacing issue and limited evidence, and I can hit comment, and it's going to add both of those comments to the same thing. Now you'll notice that because I've now used limited evidence twice, it has a 2 here and a 1 here at spacing. So all of these would be available to the student, and you would quickly help your workflow as students are working on papers or as you're grading them. And you could even have students use these with your own rubric to offer feedback to other students, because they could change the rubric one time and then do multiple peer edits. Hopefully this helps you guys, and you'll give Checkmark a try today.